Good evening, Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. The weather pattern responsible for the heavy rain across Queensland over the past week is finally breaking down. But sporadic heat storms will continue to fire up randomly through the weekend as the burning sun cooks the land like a boiling pot. Tops in the high 30s today on the North Tropical Coast. Doesn't happen too often, especially multiple days in a row and with such hot nights as well. Cairns had a range of 24 to 39 degrees with humidity 55%. On the satellite loop now, the invisible upper low pressure system that's been sitting across southern Queensland for the past several days now. You can't see, I'm afraid, but it is weakening. You'll have to take our word for it. It's breaking down, but that's not stopping these random storms getting going. They'll be going for several days. It's just so hot now, the land, and through depth, the atmosphere is so moist that all it takes is a break in the cloud and up the storms go. So mostly southern Queensland today, a few a little bit further north. Today's chart, what's left now of the cyclone is way down past Lord Howe Island now, and even the swell starting to settle down. So that's the final chapter of the cyclone. Meanwhile, the monsoon trough has moved down, and so the tropics are again exposed to these extremely hot west winds. On tomorrow's chart, notice hardly any isobars around the chart. The winds are very light at all levels, and that's why the storms just sit there and keep running on the same spot. Won't be as bad as it has been though, and on the outlook chart is the same. Finally, I think Sunday, Monday, the monsoon trough lifts north and the heat reduces in the tropics. And now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The boating forecast for Cairns waters, northwest to northeast winds up to 20 knots tomorrow, then a southeast change on Sunday, just light winds on Monday. I'm happy to announce the king tides are over. Tomorrow's high tide's just a garden variety peak, and the morning low tide will be very moderate as well. North Tropical Coast and Tablelands, a hot day, some late storms inland, 37 for Cairns and Innisfail, Mareeba 36. And looking ahead for Cairns, a little cooler next week following a potentially record-breaking weekend of extreme heat. But even from Monday, it's going to stay disgusting with storms returning. For Atherton, low 30s for as far as we can see. Maybe one day of high 20s on Wednesday, perhaps more storms on Monday. Just enough time for a quick photo before I say goodbye, taken last month in the early morning. Should see quite a lot of fog this autumn as the nights get longer now that we've had a bit of rain. Thanks to Desmond for that fine photo. Have a nice weekend, and now it's back to the team.
Thanks, Luke. Good on you, mate. Lovely having your company and weekend.
And just a reminder, if you missed anything, you can catch it on our replay over on 7.2. From all of us here, enjoy the weekend. See you Monday. Good night.
Good night.